Hello and welcome back to Mystical Union. My name is Patricia, and somebody asked me to do a timing pick a card, so that's what we will be kind of tapping into today, knowing that timing can be a bit challenging to pinpoint, right? Because there's so many factors that come into play. Obviously, there's divine timing. There's depending on what lessons need to be learned and when you learn them. And also knowing that the timing as of today on these cards could also change with actions of the next steps, meaning that, we create our future. So therefore, any timing as of today, if we do something, take a different step tomorrow, can change the outcome. So there's always those factors coming into play when we try to determine a timing of something. So I did take 3 piles, and one of them, the first pile, is an anchor's wheel, and then a cross, and then the last pile is a star. So we can be checking on the timing of a relationship, a timing of resuming communication with somebody, a purchase of a house, a move, a new job, just a different kind of energy coming in. And so you can choose one pile for 3 different timing inquiries, or just any particular one in a certain circumstance. So let's just take a couple deep breaths, focus on the piles, the charms. Take a moment, go ahead and place your timing inquiries with whichever charm is calling to you. So go ahead with the first pile. And I did pull a couple cards on just the energy surrounding this particular situation. And again, remember, it could be a friendship, a romantic partnership, a job, a move, anything you're looking for just to shift something around. So what energy might be blocking you or the outcome of this that you're searching for? And it's focusing on the higher truths. There's a clock. There looks to be a mask that's coming off, some emblems, and an hourglass. It's card number 14. 1 and 4 is 5, so change coming. So it feels like what could be blocking this or kind of stagnant energy is focusing too much on when it's actually going to happen, right? The timing of it can sometimes also block us. So it's pretty funny that this feels like it's like in your face. So you need to possibly start removing your focus on when it's going to happen and the timing of it all, and start focusing on the higher truths of the particular situation, and focusing on your higher self, your higher truths. It just feels like there's a mask involved. Someone's not focusing on the higher truths of the situation, whether it be a person or job. It's like, take the ship's wheel back in your hands. Stay in your lane. Stop focusing so much on when it might happen, because see, he's like, shh, we're not going to tell you when. Time is an illusion, and there is no sense of time in separation, or something not coming through to you. Just knowing that if you feel like you're stuck or you're being blocked, there's a reason for it, and there's a bigger point to it or a bigger lesson to it. So, what can you focus on instead of timing to bring in some new energy, different energy in the answers? Amazing. So, that's kind of what we may be focusing on, right? Finding the answers, knowing when it's going to happen. When am I going to get this new job? When is this going to shift? When is a, relationship advancing or evolving to the next step? And we get stuck. We get stuck in the timing of it and trying to find the answers of it. So I think what you need to focus on to move this energy is to focus on the answers within. This also looks like, as I throw the card, Santa Claus to me, Saint Nick, kind of, the beard, and it looks kind of like Christmassy, Saint Nick. And it's right next to my Christmas tree with a star on top. So, find the answers within. I'm also seeing lots of birds. So maybe look for the answers within, also in nature, and within yourself, and within your higher, God, your source, your God, and the angels, instead of always looking outside of yourself and questioning the timing of everything. So a very nice, gentle reminder for us, right? So with that being said, when might we see some movement? When might we see some movement? And I have some timing cards from my dear soul sister from Beach Angel Tarot. And so we're going to be looking into the beach time oracle cards for some timing. And just keep in mind that this, as we're looking into the energy today, this energy may evolve for tomorrow. So March and Halloween. Now, to me, this isn't necessarily the exact meaning of the cards. So I'm feeling that actually something took place around Halloween time, this past Halloween, October 31st of 2020. And I do think, I know we had a full moon, but I'm not, maybe an eclipse or some other astral event happened. So it feels to me like between Halloween and March, the energy of this question, whatever you had on your mind, will change or will move. So it also feels like March means like physically marching to the beach or to the sand or to outside. So, during this time, also involve yourself in some physical activity, marching with purpose. So instead of focusing on the timing and the answers, focus on your purpose. So beautiful. And what it possibly might be the outcome of this, the energy surrounding it, and its miracles. Amazing, beautiful. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. And I will also add to that, surrender the when. Right? The how would be the answers that you're looking for, and the when is the timing of it. And the unicorn, I love this, the star. On the 21st of December, we're going to have a couple planets line up to almost this Bethlehem star that we haven't seen in hundreds of years. So it feels like, again, time is, you can't grasp the state of time. Our time is not divine timing. But I would say that, miracles are going to happen. things are going to get involved. This reminds me of the Star of Bethlehem, and it's something started around October 31st, and you'll be seeing some big energy movements by March. And miracles is the outcome. So number 2, if you chose the cross, what energy might be blocking you? And it is learn from karma. So karma may be blocking this situation, this event that you want to take place. Feels like the moon, and I see the Star of David in there as well. It's card number 18. 8 and 1 is 9. So endings of karma. But right now, it may be, I see a little bell here too. And interesting. And her third eye is lit up, a jewel on the third eye. So it does feel like this may be a karmic situation. So, you may have to learn a lesson before you can move through this feeling of being stuck or blocked in a situation. You may have to finish one job before you get a new job, or you may have to finish up something at one house before you move, or in a relationship. Something may need to be cleansed, cleared, healed before you can move on to the next step of this journey in this particular timing inquiry. So beautiful. What you may, what to focus on right now to move this energy, to kind of loosen it up if that's what you feel, and its strength. The lion, transformation, the butterfly, these do look like clovers to me. Or, what it just came to mind is mistletoe. So maybe also some Christmas energy coming in here. It feels like you are transforming. It looks like some bubbles around here. And so they're just asking you to tap into your strength, to move some of this energy, focus on some of the, I'm sorry, they said kissing. It goes back to the mistletoe, right? So focus on, keep it soul simple. Keep it soul simple is what my mentor says. Kiss. Keep it soul simple, or keep it. So what they're asking you to is just like tap into the inner strength. Keep it simple, right? Karma is a lesson that we need to move through in order we can take that next step on our journey. And karma doesn't necessarily have to be bad. Karma is a good thing as well. So during this period, they're asking you just to tap into your strength, your inner strength, the strength of nature, the strength of animals. I do feel some luck with that feeling of a clover around and the mistletoe. So I'm feeling like, something may happen under mistletoe physically, or around Christmas time as well. So in the timing around this, Christmas. I can't make this stuff up, right? So it's just saying that something may transpire or evolve, or you may see movement around Christmas time in Aries. Christmas time in Aries. It feels to me, and I know, and this could be in the Aries season, or maybe when a planet moves into Aries or the moon moves into Aries. But what it feels to me is airy, right? He's swinging. It just feels airy instead of Aries. He looks like he's at a beach. I'm not sure what these red things are that look like possibly balloons or balls. So it definitely does feel like something will transpire by Christmas or Christmas time, shortly after Christmas. But again, it could be in the season of Aries, but it just felt like it almost feels like it's up in the air still. That's the feeling I got. Like Santa is just laying back, reading a book. And that's kind of what it felt like. Like there's nothing that you can really do, but just find that inner strength to keep going. And the energy around the outcome of this is freedom. And there's that Airy, the unicorn or the horse, or is it a unicorn? These are the unicorn deck. So live wild and free, choose your freedom, claim your independence. It just kind of feels airy again, like taking flight, right? And that's kind of how I felt with that Aries and the Santa. And, you know, Santa does take flight on Christmas Eve, right? And so, interesting. So it might be like Christmas Eve, you might get a sense of freedom or something shaking up to where you feel movement within the energy around this. So, you know, again, you may hear from somebody you haven't heard from. You may get that job offer, or, you know, you may find out some information around Christmas time that is also going to send you flying. Oh my gosh. And then I threw the card. Oh, wow. So there's something definitely exciting. And it was the cross, if you picked pile 2. It's such a sense of freedom and airiness and taking that leap of faith, right? And isn't that what it says? Now choose, claim your independence. So if you chose pile 3, I'm just like beyond belief with that second pile. And it's the star. And that kind of reminds me of the Star of Bethlehem, right? So what energy might be blocking you or the situation at this time? And it's experience rebirth. Beautiful. So you may be going through the dark night of the soul. Somebody who is involved in this particular situation, again, whether it be a relationship, a friendship, a job, a move, there might be another factor who's experiencing a rebirth. But it definitely feels like the phoenix energy. A rebirth has to happen in order for the next step of whatever question you asked here. And there does look like 2. Well, no, it does not look. There is 2 there. And it looks like there's 3 women, right? There's 3 faces for the head. And there's a number 64, which is one of my numbers. 6 and 4 is 10. The card number is 12, so that's 3, which kind of, I got that feeling with the 3 faces, right? Holy Spirit, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. It looks like past, future, and the now. Oh, and there's some, it also looks like a clock. There's some numbers here, 1, 3, 4, 5, A, B. So 6 is down here. I'm picking up a clock. So timing has to do with it, but what I'm also picking up is, you know, those Christmas calendars, and they mark off until Christmas Eve, and they're usually, it's like, you know, all over. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. That's kind of what it looks like, because, you know, 6 is down here, and There's numbers and letters everywhere else, or puzzle pieces. So what's blocking right now is somebody is experiencing a rebirth. Somebody's having a dark night of the soul. Somebody is clearing and releasing something. So when this completes its cycle of rebirth, then the energy will move a little bit more. And just so much more in here. Blue is reminding me of the throat chakra, right? The robe. And red up here. So what to focus on right now to help move the energy and its blessings? So instead of focusing on this stuck energy feeling, start counting your blessings. Focus on the blessings. And there's also a full moon coming at the end of the month. I'm not sure which day it is. Maybe the 29th. The woman is naked in this picture. She has no clothes on. So maybe focusing on the blessing of your health, the blessing of your body, falling in love with your body, whatever that may look like to you or feel like. She's holding energy like fire in her hands. So maybe do a ritual of your blessings. And instead of just like, oh, I'm blessed for my house, I'm blessed for my health, I'm blessed for my kids, I'm blessed. Take that a step further and write them out and really tell yourself and source why. I am blessed for this house because it keeps me from the elements, warm, safe, and really dig deep. And choose like 5, and then 5 things that you're blessed for, and take that, put layers on it, and go deep. Why are you blessed for that? And this will help move the energy of this rebirth, whether if it's you or somebody else involved in this situation. Focusing on our blessings. And I know sometimes that can be challenging, but even if you have to go to the smallest blessing, I woke up today. Okay? When might you see movement? Winter and summer. Again, I'm not sure what that was, but did you hear it? The card was like this, so the summer feels like the past to me. So it feels like in the summertime, somebody was wearing shades, somebody wasn't seeing clearly, somebody had, their glasses onto this situation, and they finally have taken the glasses off. They've laid them down in the sand, and they're moving into the winter. And I'm also seeing the numbers spelled out, or the summer spelled out, and it has the numbers, which is tying in with this card, right? Which is kind of what I felt. These were like pieces with numbers or something on them. So I feel that's important too. Scrabble. They were scrabbled. What's that other word? I know you know it. Scrambled. So summer felt like confusion, not being able to spell things out correctly, not having things in order, wearing glasses, and finally removing them so they can see clearly through this winter. And the 21st is solstice with the star of Bethlehem. So I feel winter, that bridge to the other side, that bridge taking you from one place to another is available there for you. Like jumping off that bridge and into that leap of faith and the icy cold mountains and the water. That just feels like refreshing to me for some reason. Winter to me, because where I live, I don't really have a winter. I live in Las Vegas, so we don't have snow, but we do have mountains close by with snow on them. So it's just that freshness and the quietness and the peacefulness of the snow falling. But I feel more so that something will will, reveal itself during the winter. And it's going to be refreshing. It's going to be crisp, right? Like that cool, crisp morning. And I also picking up win, W-I-N. So perfect. And then the outcome of this is possibility. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. Beautiful. And it's kind of like this feeling I was getting here, right? Walking off that bridge, having that leap of faith, really knowing that there are possibilities out there. And I don't like the word expectations, but in a healthy, cleansely way, right? What do you want from a relationship? What do you want from a job? What do you want from a new house, a new move? What is it that you really truly desire and want out of this situation? Knowing that anything is possible and you have unlimited possibilities. It's embracing your inner worth, right? And raising your standards, what you will and will not accept. And I don't mean this from an ego-based feeling, from a healthy, balanced feeling, right? And that's what happens during this experiencing rebirth, that you step into this kind of energy, your self-worth, your knowing, your strong inner strength. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought some clarity on what you should not be focusing on, and where you can change your focus. And so please let me know if this resonates with you. If any of the timing is accurate, come back and let me know. You can always reach out for a more detailed reading. And thank you so much. This was amazing. I really enjoyed it. Have an amazing day.